And we're back. So the funny thing is, they wouldn't have heard a thing of you sitting there explain why this giant is here and what he does. But obviously, long story short, you come back to him, he shoots an arrow to keep him from flying.
Well, I can show you it now.
What do you mean, show?
Speak to him and then I'll lead you to the next bit. And you can see it for yourself.
Alright, do I need to exhaust his dialogue or anything, or just...
Yeah. Have a word with him.
Me?
Very little to be said. What good is a dog with no hairs to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose.
Oh, so he's sad that he doesn't have anything to do now. Alright, yeah. This is
back down.
Exhausted. Will I die from this fall? No. Okay, fully back down?
Yeah, run through the Coliseum, head back towards...
Are we going into that chasm?
And then we're turning left once we come out. Once we come out, we're heading... Yeah, we're heading down into the... Yeah.
Oh, the dude's
as soon as you come out the Coliseum...
Are you human? I forgive you. I am here to pay respects to a dear friend. Please, allow me a moment alone.
Okay, so she's here at the grave. I also feel like if you weren't human, she was going to attack you. Anyway, I'm heading down into the cavern, aren't I?
Head out Coliseum, head straight, and then down to the left a little bit. Yeah.
I saw this earlier on, I was like, cool, I want to explore this. And I was like, maybe not.
All you have to do is walk to the very end and walk to the cliff and have Calamite fly past you. Once he flies past you, that triggers it, so you can go back and speak to... You can go back up and speak to the giant. Don't actually go down in, because then you'll activate the boss battle.
What happens if you activate the boss battle?
You'll have to beat him while he's flying, and it's near impossible because you have a sword.
Okay, so how far do I have to walk? Do I just have to wait till...
Once you see him fly past you. You should walk through two big wooden gates.
Okay,
There's some dogs you have to kill on the way.
Yeah, I see the arch. I just want to make sure that I wasn't gonna...
You have to go down the ladder to get into the boss arena, so just don't go down the ladder on the cliff.
Oh, that's... No hope. Sorrow ahead. Weakness too. You gonna fly, buddy? I haven't seen you fly past, which kind of scares me.
Walk to the edge of the cliff, there should be a message.
There we go. You flew past.
Yep. And then head back up to the giant and then speak to him, and then he'll ask you if you want him to help you. And then you'll get the cutscene. We'll be back in a second.
No worries. Alright, just to give you guys a rundown. So what Phil's explaining is basically the giant thing, but it's basically what we talked about before. You see the weird cut between me going up the ladder and to now, because at that time I looked at my recording and found that I had no space, and it just stopped the recording without telling me. I don't want to talk to you again because I feel like if I talk to you, you'll get pissed off and try to kill me, so I'll leave you to grieve. nothing I can do over there. I'm gonna wait for him to come back before I trigger the cutscene. Give me a second. I think that's him coming back now. I was trying to emote. I was trying to emote. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. That was not intentional. I've done a lot of stupid shit, but that's definitely at the top of my list. Holy shit, that could have went real bad. Phil comes back, he's like, hey, did you get the cutscene? Not really. Why? I may have killed the giant.
Very good. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Maidenless? Alright. Kinda wanna try and get enough to do one more level up.
Did you see the cutscene?
Oh, I didn't trigger it yet.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Yes, it's called Calamite. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Analondo dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but thy intent is to persevere to the bitter end. Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goth hunts dragons.
The cutscene. The cutscene. Right, he's blind.
Yep.
fact that bro is blind.
Just how good he is.
Yeah.
First shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings.
Does that mean that if a tourist didn't die, them two would have easily been able to take on that dragon?
Hood's highest calling.
Alright, are we dealing with the tourist or are we dealing with the end? I know we have to deal with Calumet first, don't we? Before we deal with the final boss.
Yep, so choice is yours. We can spend the remaining time trying to kill Calamite, or thing is, if we kill Gwyn, then that's the game over. You'll be set into the new game plus. So
we have to kill Calumet first.
Yeah. If I were you, I would kindle the Ulsail township bonfire, because that'll be the one we're running from to go to the Calamite boss.
Yeah, I don't know, fully kindled. Unconveniently, I have.
Let me have a look. Did we pick up the? We didn't. So if we had the Calamity Ring, the effect of the Calamity Ring is basically the effect that Calamite has. So one of his attacks is he'll grab you and shoot you with two of the red eyes in the middle of his head. When he shoots you with that, you get a debuff that makes you take, I think, 25% more damage.
Oh.
Making the boss harder. Let me just double check that facto. Alamites.
I feel like I should go and get enough things to burn the remainder of my... to get an extra level before I lose all this levels.
Yeah, go ahead, do that.
Yeah. I think I need 60,000, so...
Mark of Calamity, right? So if you stand directly in front of Calamite, he will raise his hind legs and use his telekinetic powers to make you levitate in front of him. An orange cross will float over your head and give you a debuff. The debuff is... Debuff implements receiving double damage, so I think you take 50% more damage.
Oh, wow. And is it a permanent one or just a temporary?
I believe it lasts for... This attack leaves time for the player to flask up. Hold on. I think it lasts a while. It does last a long bit. And this boss battle will be basically a fight of attrition, because it's going to take a while. So you can't simply go in and DPS. You have to take your time. Like it's one of those long boss battles, you know.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. I'm gonna level up, use my souls here. More health, yes please.
Yeah, I've tried. I'm at 94 level. Vitality is at 29.
I'm level 101.
Nice. You never realize how much lost levels you get from the souls you just end up failing to collect back.
You really notice it whenever you're on New Game Plus, because on certain parts of New Game Plus, like on Elden Ring, I'm on New Game Plus 5, and I need 3.5 million runes to get one level. So you really notice, like if you lose them, you really notice it then.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna repair all my armor and my weapon. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. I've beat him once, and I said I would never do it again.
Thank you, Phil.
Here we go. That's the first time I beat him. I was a sorcerer build, so I was able to stand back and shoot him. Whereas this time I'm gonna have to get up close and personal.
traverse the white light. And then we go down the ladder.
Yeah.
Take it he's not sitting right below us? No, of course not. Why would he?
Fucking dogs.
Wait, we're fucking morons. You know the way we keep saying this is similar to the Darkwood area? Where the fuck are you? I thought you were grounded. Oh, there you are. Yep, I deserve that. I decided to go to pick up an item. I'm already dead, and I didn't get a swing on him.
Oh, he grabbed me! Oh my god, that's so loud. Oh my god.
Oh fuck, I didn't even see you.
Okay, the debuff lasts about 45 seconds to a minute. Okay, I got him 1/3 down, but I just kept getting caught in combo attacks. Like every time he knocked me down, as soon as I got back up, he just knocked me down again. Also, I am holding a dog in my left arm.
Oh. Milo's with me?
Yeah. He freaked out whenever I got hit by the fucking telekinetic power. A big fucking squealy noise. It was so loud. You hear it if you get hit by it.
Oh.
Don't look at Milo, just kill the dog. It's a rat anyway, just think it's just a big rat. It's not a dog.
Oh. You're a dick.
We'll beat the boss together. Come on, Milo.
Jesus Christ.
please.
Let's
oh my god.
go. Second try. 10 flasks left. Alright, time to pick the items. Slab. Nothing over there, nothing over there.
I got him.
Nice. If only Hawkeye were here.
Did you ever get hit with his
Uh,
red eye?
Got hit once.
Oh my god, the sound is so piercing. Oh yeah, of course he drops the calamity ring, so that
Yeah.
ring gives you the same. It just makes the game twice as hard. Did you get the chest? Get the Titanite slab?
Yep, got the chest, got the item at the end, and got the 3 souls. So, I'm mildly annoyed. Because you know when I sat there and said I was going to just get, grind a couple extra levels, or grind a couple extra souls to use what souls I had there for an extra level? I kinda died while doing that and went fuck it, I'll just head for the boss now instead of going back to get that. Because like, well, if I take it to the boss room I'm gonna die with it anyway, so I was like fuck it. Yeah, I'm now annoyed that I done that because that could have been another level I got after that. No.
Sure, he should have dropped enough for a level.
No, he drops enough for a level, but I mean I would have had another one.
I wouldn't worry too much about it. The game's over anyway.
Yeah.
And if you go in, if you decide, well, you probably will do New Game Plus. You'll be leveled up in no time in New Game Plus. Sure, like I said, my New Game Plus character's level 280 something.
Yeah, I remember you showing him.
Right, I'm gonna homeward bone, level up, and then let's go kill fucking Gwyn.
Alright, where am I just warping back to Firelink and taking the guy down then?
You should be able to warp to the Lord Vessel, no? Hold on.
I don't see the Lord Vessel.
Yeah, let's go to Firelink then.
You do know what this means, right? The next time I face that guy, I'm going to try and deal with him while flying.
It's impossible. It really is.
Think.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Well and wide awake. Do not treat me like an old withering snake.
Yes, it is urgent. Take me.
I am. Is it? Very well. Then
Ooh, I just had a thought. Do you want to do it together?
Sure.
Just to end it off?
Yeah, sure. What am I gonna bring you into mine, or vice versa?
Either or, because I haven't killed him either. Or I tell you what, you kill him, and then I'll bring you in for mine.
Alright,
way
so
you
you
get-
want to kill Solo.
That way
and then-
you get to. That way you get to try him for the first time by yourself, and then I'll bring you in for my one.
Sure, no worries.
We'll end it off together. Good old jolly cooperation.
You know, the sad thing is... The
Oh, wait.
hardest...
I can't, because then you'll finish the game. You will have finished the game. Oh, fuck it, we'll just do it simultaneously.
Alright, just solo side by side.
Yeah.
Alright, no worries, I'm just running through the ash pit now. Oh god, there's Black Knights.
I think they're Silver Knights, no?
I don't know what they are.
They're fucking tanky is what they are.
Well, they dropped 2,000 Estus and Titanite.
They also
chunks, so-
drop a certain weapon that you'll have to farm if you want the achievement for all weapons.
What, specifically these guys?
Yeah.
Well, I take it these guys just constantly spawn back, do they?
Yeah, I remember I had to farm them for like half an hour to get that. That was the final weapon I needed.
I love the fact the only way I can deal with them isn't by just attacking them, it's just a parry. Like, I still find parrying them the easiest to deal with.
Black Knight set. Don't forget to pick up the Black Knight set. It's on the far right. Once you get onto like the little
Oh,
catwalks.
okay. Oh, it's then all the way over the far right. Yeah, I see it over there. This dude's gonna chase me for it.
Have you decided on what ending you're going to do?
Honestly, no clue. Like, I'll probably end up picking when it comes to it. Oh, the Titanite chunk. This place literally is just... If you don't
Oh my
feel
god, you
prepared,
dropped the weapon.
farm.
Black Knight Great Axe. Oh, so they are Black Knights. Right, I'm gonna wait for you. I'm at the fog wall.
Yeah, I'll be there in a second. White Titanite chunk. Fuck. He didn't drop it for me. Oh god, it's the dude with the halberd.
Yeah, that's the one you have to farm to get the Black Knight Halberd. Arguably the best weapon in DS1.
I got the shield. Alright, I'm at the door. Tell me when you're walking in.
Go ahead.
And walking. Hello, dear kindred child. I'm gonna die because I'm being a fucking idiot.
He's dead.
I went into the panic rolling fit, so I did. I got him down
I gotta
to
do
5
the.
pounds.
I gotta do the Giga Chad ending.
The thing is, I listen to my own music when I want to try serious, but I want to finish this game with its music that is playing there. Which is kind of also the other issue, because I'm trying to, for some reason, play it to its tranquil beat, which isn't working. Okay. That's a Titanite chunk. Nope, there's the Black Knight Greatsword. And then it's the halberd I need, is it?
Mm-hmm.
So do you need the halberd, great axe, and greatsword?
I don't remember all the weapons, but there are definitely some of them yet.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I feel like I've died more to my roll than anything in this game. Actually, no, that's a lie. So, from your perspective, how did it feel playing Dark Souls 1 again?
I just killed the Asylum Den.
Oh, you're continuing.
It's pretty much muscle memory at this point. I've finished this game so many times.
Well, you didn't think it was slightly different having someone play alongside, or?
Nope, not really.
Okay, fair enough. Fuck you.
Well, it's not like we did it like in each other's games. You know what I mean? It's not like we were doing it. It was nice to walk you through it.
Fuck you mean not hit?
There we go. We'll leave Max Climax to sit at the bonfire.
What?
So, my original character that's level 393, which is New Game Plus 4, playtime is 61 hours and 4 minutes. Do you want to know how much playtime was for Max Climax?
How much?
31 hours and 16 minutes. Oh. Which I think's not bad. 30 hours to complete the entirety of Dark Souls 1 on your first try.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Goodbye. Go in.
You beat him?
Yeah. Needed to use 6 flasks, so. Link the fire. So I just relinked the fire and turned into a burning, blazing bastard. I don't know.
So you restarted the cycle. So everything is reborn again and the cycle continues.
Ah.
I chose the other ending. I chose darkness.
How did you end up choosing that? Do you
Just walked away.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest,
So-
my thought was, hey, I'll just go and sit at this bonfire. And I saw that said link the fire as I touched it. I was like, huh.
Well, in a sense, that's the canonical ending, because then that's how Dark Souls 2 comes into fruition. You think of it as you've universe to be reborn. The cycle of fire has continued. So I chose the ending to walk away and become the new lord, and brought on the age of darkness.
Hmm. So, I really did enjoy playing through the game. Oddly enough, the 2 hardest bosses in my eyes, and it was just because of how frustrating they were to me, probably ended up being. So it would have been the first one would have been the freaking stupid tree gimmick one.
A bit of chaos.
As simple as it is, You saw how long it took me. It took me nearly 45 minutes just for a simple fucking boss like that. It's like, fuck off.
It's not the boss. It's just the gimmick around it.
Yeah.
It's like it's just such bullshit.
So that one would rank as the hardest for me. Second would have to be the twin or the brothers or the duo.
Orstein and Smo.
Yeah, Orstein and Smo. And then I think the third would have to be
Gwendolyn.
which one was Gwendolyn?
You had to run down the corridor to get him.
Oh right, I forgot about him.
Or
Third would actually be between Gwendolyn or the Four Kings.
I don't think you struggled that long with the four. Oh, I came in with you.
Yeah,
didn't I?
you came in for the Four Kings, but again,
I remember you struggled a while with Gwendolyn.
But Gwendolyn was weird because I kept struggling with them because I just couldn't get to them. I was
For
playing
me-
too passive.
For me, DS1 doesn't have hard bosses. I feel like DS1. I feel like they're fair for the place you are in the story. For the likes of like DS1, my first playthrough, I didn't struggle on many bosses. I struggled on Calamite, and that was it. But in terms of like, if I think of Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, or Elden Ring, or Bloodborne, where bosses took me months or a year to get back to, DS1 doesn't have any bosses on that level for me. Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 2 is something different altogether. There's bosses on Dark Souls 2 that have took me days to beat. And Dark Souls 3 again took me days to beat. Even like the name, and strangely enough, the nameless king is arguably the hardest boss in Dark Souls 3, and I beat him in a night. Like it took me like six hours to beat him. And then if you look at Elden Ring, where it took me 3 days to beat,
Yes,
the final boss. So in terms of Dark Souls 1, I don't think there is any bosses that are like, take days to beat. I feel like they're all
And in this land,
I feel like they're fair. I feel like they're fair.
the undead are corralled and led to the north.
But once we get to Dark Souls 2, oh my god. Oh god.
Where they are locked away
We're in for a ride.
to await the end of the world.
We really are. What are you doing? Get up here.
This is your fate.
But then again, Dark Souls 1 was made at a time where, like, what was Dark Souls 1? 2000 and...
I think it was around 2001?
No. That'd be ridiculous.
Or was it 204?
2011, you fucking madman.
Really?
Yes. So in the case of that, 2011, like the game mechanics, they didn't really have that much. That's why I feel like a lot of bosses in Dark Souls 1 have a lot of gimmicks, because in terms of a game that has a load of bosses, they don't really have a lot of tools in their arsenal to make it different and challenging, if you know what I mean. That's why I think a lot of them were they had something attached to it. Like, we fought the Asylum Demon, what, 2 or 3 times? There was the Asylum Demon, then there was the Fire Sage Demon.
Yeah, you basically fought like 3 versions of them.
Yeah, then you had Taurus Demon, Capra Demon. That's fine. Then we had, who's in the depths? Gaping Dragon was different. Then Ornstein and Smo is your first duo. Then Bed of Chaos was a gimmick fight. The centipede demon was a gimmick fight because it was in the lava. What else? Four Kings was another gank fight where you had to fight multiple of them at once. There wasn't really much diversity when it came to bosses. And with Dark Souls 2, they really stepped that up. Bosses are a bit more unique and have different things going for them.
Alright, Asylum Demon's dead. Asylum Demon's dead.
Nice.
The door's still locked.
Yeah, sure. The whole game's reset.
Right, you have
The
to
only
go.
thing, the only thing you bring over is your is whatever's in your inventory.
Which is basically everything.
Yeah.
No.
What do you want to do? Do you want to at least jump into DS2 so you can see how it starts?
No, I want to have it as a
Full part.
Yeah.
I just want your reaction. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the start of DS2 so I can see your reaction, because oof. It is the black sheep of the Dark Souls series. Have you decided what build you're gonna use?
I'm going to continue with the decks.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the return of Max Climax and just have full strength. My first playthrough was a sorcery playthrough, which was quite enjoyable and very OP, so I'm gonna see how different it feels being all strength. I might just dual wield 2 great swords. In terms of gameplay, Dark Souls 2 will be easier to run through because it's a lot more linear. Because
Okay.
Dark Souls 2 was the start of the idea of a hub world. Sorry, well, Demon Souls did that, but Dark Souls 2 brought back the idea of a hub world where you travel from the hub world to the areas. So it's a lot more linear, so it should be easier to run you through certain areas because you go from A to B and then you go back to Majula and then head to the next area. So it should be easier to run through than DS1.
Well, even then, it's like... Of course, DS1 doesn't have, like, a very fluent path, but it still seems to follow its flow, quite
legends, it is stated,
decently for the starting
one
half.
day an undead shall be chosen. To leave
yeah,
the
no.
undead asylum.
I
in
enjoyed
pilgrimage
it.
To the land of the ancient lords.
Anyway, I hope you guys sat there and enjoyed the Dark Souls 1 playthrough. Huge shout out to Her Black Rose or Phil for guiding me through and just being like my Sherpa / guide through the game. It does definitely change the experience of it. Going through it with someone or having someone just to guide you to places while still allowing you to just roam the area. Because that kind of is what just happened. It's just like, I'll just sit there and go do this. Like, alright, explore this area when you're ready and give me a shout. And that was pretty much it. And it was enjoyable. Howling up back and forth between certain bosses, experiences and all that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed Dark Souls 1. Obviously we're going to be going through Dark Souls 2. Might take a little bit of a break between the two. Just a little palate cleanser, go to a different game and all that. and then we'll hop back in it with Dark Souls 2 with Phil. You know what? I've been the 157 Gamer, and I hope you guys have enjoyed.